Welcome back to another Kimetsu no Yaiba review. Today is episode 4. I'm Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
And together we're Couch Talk. As always, I read the manga. Logan's an anime viewer only. And we're going to discuss the episode and go our scores at the end. You ready to get on into this?
I am ready.
So yeah, final selection day. But of course, before we start there, we basically see Tanjiro kind of get through his breathing technique where now he sees a thread of like where his sword should go. And
Pretty useful.
the teacher basically had no intention of sending him to the final selection at first because of how much people like die.
Right.
And
So we know it's a rigorous test where people die, which that's pretty telling how hard it is. And he's like, "Yeah, I had no idea you would cut that rock. Honestly, I didn't think you'd do it."
yeah, and he's like, "You're pretty remarkable though, so now I'm fine sending you there." And we do learn that Sabato and Komo were spirits. Like he's because as Tanjiro's leaving, he's like, "Say hi to them." He's like, "How does he know about those dead children?"
Right.
But
So yeah, that's
you
pretty
called
neat.
it.
There's yeah. Well, I could. It kind of. I don't want to say it was obvious, but it was kind of very telling if you just like
Oh yeah,
observed it.
it was.
But it is nice that he has like a connection. I hope. Well, considering the rest of the episode, it might be the end of them. Like, but I was kind of hoping maybe we get more of them in the future. But who knows? It's just a personal preference.
um, but yeah, of course, he talks to Tanjiro a little bit about the demons, how they get stronger the more they feast, and some can transform and get strange spells.
All
Like,
right, pretty
fine. We do
straightforward.
see a pretty much transformed one later, and of course, the warding mask he gives to his own disciples. At first, you were like, I know, so you're like, oh, the demon slayer mask are kind of cool. No,
Right.
it's just for his disciples.
Okay. Well, it's less cool now. Well, it's cool for them because they're cool. I'll say that. But yeah, I'd want a mask. I would.
It is
I'd
pretty.
be.
It's a cool looking mask. It didn't last till the end of this episode because it
Right.
shatters.
I don't
But
know. Sorry, this is just me speculating. I noticed that a lot of people have like scars. I don't know if that's like intentional or if it's just like a coincidence because I do see a lot of people with scars. Like obviously the main character has a scar. Obviously Sabato had a scar. A lot of the other examinees, whatever you call them, they had scars. So I don't know if there's like a significance there or if it's just kind of like style design. It does look cool, so who
yeah,
knows?
first final selection time. There's a lot of them there, getting ready to get through. Uh, basically they have a training zone because of the warding plants. Like trap them in there. So it's like the task survives 7 days.
Yeah, simple.
Which basically it's nighttime and then daytime. Like Tanjiro's goal is to get to where they the someplace where the sun can shine through, where you can be safe and sleep during the day, because you ain't sleeping at night when the demons are running around.
Hell nah.
And yeah, he comes across the two demons, kind of like choosing to get him. Of course, we see his water breathing techniques, and he just
Dude,
roasts them kids.
okay. This water breathing animation is actually insane.
No, I
Like
love it so much.
it was amazing. I was legit like, holy it looks so crisp and clean and like I don't even know how to describe it, but it was amazing. Like it was very like eye popping and very pleasing to watch. Like it was very standout. I was like, that's amazing. But
Yeah, it
yeah,
is. It was
every time I
top
see
tier.
every time I see good animation, I'm like, all right, yeah, that's I love it.
Yeah, and of course, I guess like the Chirin swords are basically what they have to use to kill them.
Right.
Um, but of course, after he does that, there's a rotten smell he notices, and we see a massive demon chasing after some kid. I'll be honest, I would have let the damn kid die and kept on going to my safe spot for the day. But
Yeah,
Tanjiro, kind dude,
which is funny because the guy he saves ends up
he
dipping
he
any of.
dips. I don't blame him. I'd be like, That thing has like hundreds of arms shooting out everywhere.
For real. And it
And
says he killed like 50 or
yeah,
so.
he says he's eaten 50. He knows, the master of Tanjiro, and he's killed 13 of his disciples, and he's going to make Tanjiro
That's
the
messed up.
14th. And he loves going after his disciples. Basically, like, oh, I can only imagine the expression on his face.
Right, because he had an encounter with,
Yeah, he's been trapped there for a long time.
yeah, by, yeah, obviously Tanjiro's teacher's the one who trapped him, which explains his, personal vendetta against anyone who has that mask.
Yeah, and we get to see glimpses of Sabato and Makoto dying to him.
I will say they had brutal deaths. My God, I mean,
Like, he
the
tore the
girl,
girl apart.
yeah, limb from limb, and then just beheaded pretty much Sabato. And, well, by behead I mean punched his head off, I guess. Pretty gruesome. Like, it's definitely not a pleasant way to go, I'd
Yeah,
imagine.
no, not at all. So, yeah, and of course, just a hard fought fight for Tanjiro is like really well done. Animation's great.
Right. The fight was fluid. It was easy to follow. Like, it was kind of like this anime wastes like no time. I feel like they just get straight to the point. Like, oh, here's Tanjiro's first real challenge with the demon. Like, this is it. We're not gonna beat around the bush. He's gonna fight it. He's gonna use what he's learned and he's gonna apply it. It's like, all right, well, I like that. Like, just straightforward. It was a cool fight. Obviously, he won. Thank goodness.
Yeah, and the monster thought he was gonna be safe because he's like, his neck is like hard as steel. Like we've seen previous ones, like their swords would break when hitting it, but Tanjiro was
Right.
able to cut through. And as we talked about, he was able to slice the biggest boulder out of all the trainees. So we have like Sabato and Makomo just kind of like watching over him, kind of seeing what's
Right.
going on. But yeah, he was able to kill it. And hey, we're like 30 minutes into day one.
Right.
We still have the full like 7
He's
days
got
left.
he's got a whole week left. He's probably like, oh God, why'd I join this? I regret.
Like he killed
So-
probably like one of the strongest ones in there.
True.
Like, presumably.
Yeah, well, yeah, because even the other contest, or he was like, one this strong shouldn't be in here. What the hell?
Yeah, he's like, it's a lie. You can't be here in this long. Because they do these tests so often that like, demons should be cleared out and wiped.
Right.
But yeah,
Which
they're
is-
leaving this massive one in there.
I'll say maybe it was left. I don't know if it was left there on purpose or just. It's hard for him to go unnoticed. I feel. It's
Yeah,
a giant
it's
blob
probably
of
like
stink.
like maybe like they leave it in there in case like someone shows ability above the others or
Right,
something like
shows
that.
promise, like Tanjiro. But yeah, that's the whole episode, pretty much.
Yeah, let's just jump into scores.
Sure. I will stay solid at 8, pretty much. I feel like this show has been pretty consistent. I enjoyed this episode a lot. The animation deserves like a fucking 20 out of 10. That was like some of the coolest stuff I've seen. It just felt so unique, and I don't know, I just loved it. How just the style of it. But yeah, the show, it's great. I mentioned it wastes no time. It pretty much gets straight to the point. Like, he did his training. We're going to the exams already. Like, we're going straight there. We're starting them straight away.
Yeah, and
Hell,
not an easy
we're even
exam.
encountering demons right away. And then I like the fight was cool. I thought it was great. I like how it kind of tied back into, the previous trainees, I guess you could say. But yeah, we're just moving right ahead. I'm pretty excited for the rest of the show because if it's anything like this, give me more of that animation.
Yeah,
I'm sure we got tons of techniques that we can learn. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
I want to give it an 8.5. Like, just this is basically what I was looking forward to in the anime. After I read it, I was like, just going to see how they animate it. And I love that art style that they chose for it. And
It's so
it's
good.
always been like a preference, like art style for me. There's some games that kind of have that similar art style. That's like All right, that's what I like. And it's just so well done. And yeah, like just tying in Sakonji and his previous disciples, and yeah, the show gets gruesome. It's like
It's
they
pretty
don't hold
gruesome.
back, and like you said, it's quick. We don't waste time with anything, and it's nice. And that does it.
Woo! That means it's spiel
As
time.
always, if you don't want to be torn limb from limb, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like, notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below, let us know what you thought of the episode we did. Didn't like, no spoilers, anything like that. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.